What if I told you, gentlemen, that the secret to explosive testosterone, the kind that reignites your energy, sharpens your mind, and brings back the power you thought you'd lost, has been sitting quietly in your kitchen this whole time? Not in a pill, not in a clinic, but in a simple bottle of olive oil. And here's the surprising part. It only unlocks its true potential when you mix it with one unexpected ingredient before bed. This isn't a myth. It's grounded in science, and it's already helping men over 60 rediscover their strength, clarity, and vitality. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi, a urologist and men's health specialist. For over 30 years, I've worked with men who felt like they were slowly losing themselves. Their energy fading, their confidence slipping, and their drive disappearing without explanation. And I've seen something important. Your body hasn't forgotten how to produce testosterone, it simply hasn't been given the right conditions. Here's the truth most people never hear. Testosterone doesn't just decline because of age. It declines because of how we live, the way we sleep, the way we eat, the way we manage stress. And tonight, I'm going to show you a simple 2-minute ritual that can help turn that process around. Naturally, by the end of this, you'll understand exactly how to mix it, why it works, and what changes to look for as your body starts responding. Now let's begin. Why testosterone matters more than you think. When I meet men in their 60s or 70s, I can often sense what's going on before they even say a word. It's not about wrinkles or gray hair. It's the way they carry themselves, a slower step, a heavier voice, a certain quiet frustration behind their eyes. They usually tell me the same things. I feel tired all the time. I've lost my motivation. Even things I used to enjoy don't feel the same. And then comes the question, Doctor, is this just old age? Let me answer that clearly. No, it's not just aging, it's hormonal. Testosterone is not just about physical strength or performance. It affects nearly every system in your body. It influences your energy levels, your mood and emotional balance, your muscle strength, your ability to burn fat, your sleep quality, your mental clarity, even your sense of purpose. Think of testosterone as the engine that keeps everything running smoothly. When it's strong, you feel alert, capable, and engaged with life. When it drops, everything slows down. You may notice fatigue that doesn't go away with rest, increased belly fat, brain fog, or forgetfulness, reduced interest in intimacy, irritability, or low mood. Did you know that low testosterone is often mistaken for depression in older men? That's how deeply it affects your emotional state. But here's the encouraging part. Your body still has the ability to produce testosterone. It hasn't stopped. It's just been suppressed. Think of it like a fire that's been covered in ash. The flame isn't gone. It just needs the right conditions to burn again. And that's exactly what we're going to create. Olive oil, the quiet supporter of male hormones. Now let's talk about something simple and powerful: olive oil. Over the years, I noticed a pattern in men who age well. They tend to follow a Mediterranean-style way of eating. And one ingredient shows up every single time: olive oil, not as a luxury, but as a daily staple. Let me share a quick story. A patient of mine, Robert, came to me at age 68. He felt drained, weak, unmotivated. His testosterone levels were low, and his confidence had taken a hit. When we looked at his diet, one thing stood out. He had almost no healthy fats. We made a simple change. We added high-quality olive oil to his daily routine. Nothing extreme, no complicated plan, just consistency. 3 months later, he came back a different man, more energy, better strength, improved mood, and yes, his testosterone levels had increased. So what makes olive oil so effective? It comes down to what's inside it. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats. These are healthy fats that your body uses as building material for hormones. Here's something many people don't realize. Testosterone is actually made from cholesterol. That doesn't mean unhealthy eating is good, but it does mean your body needs the right kind of fats to produce hormones properly. Without those fats, production slows down. Olive oil also contains powerful compounds called polyphenols. These are natural antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the body. Why does that matter? Because inflammation quietly interferes with testosterone production. Inside our body are specialized cells that act like tiny hormone factories. When they're under stress, from poor diet, lack of sleep, or inflammation, they produce less testosterone. Olive oil helps protect those cells. It supports blood flow. It reduces damage from oxidative stress. It keeps your internal systems functioning smoothly. And here's something interesting. Olive oil may also support a hormone called luteinizing hormone, or LH. This is the signal your brain sends to tell your body to produce testosterone. So olive oil doesn't just provide raw material. It helps send the start-producing signal as well. But even with all these benefits, olive oil alone is only part of the story. Because when you combine it with the right ingredient, that's when things really start to change. The secret ingredient, raw honey now. Let's talk about the second half of this combination, dar honey. Not the processed kind you find in squeeze bottles, but real unfiltered, natural honey, thick, slightly cloudy, full of nutrients. Here's a question for you. Did you know that raw honey contains a trace mineral that can directly influence testosterone? It's called boron, and it's incredibly powerful. Studies have shown that even small amounts of boron can increase free testosterone. Free testosterone is the type your body actually uses, because here's what happens. In your bloodstream, some testosterone becomes bound to a protein. That protein essentially locks it away, making it inactive. Boron helps reduce that binding, which means more testosterone stays available for your body to use. More available testosterone means better energy, improved mood, stronger physical performance. But honey doesn't stop there. It also contains vitamin B6, which plays a role in hormone production, and antioxidants, which protect your cells from damage. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Honey interacts with your body's nighttime biology. When you take a small amount before bed, it provides a gentle, steady source of glucose. This helps keep your blood sugar stable overnight. Why is that important? Because when blood sugar drops too low during sleep, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and it directly suppresses testosterone. So, by keeping your blood sugar stable, honey helps keep cortisol low. And that creates the perfect environment for testosterone production while you sleep. It's a simple shift, but a powerful one. Why nighttime is the key? Let's talk about timing. Because this part matters more than most people realize. Your body does most of its repair work at night. While you're asleep, several important processes happen. Hormones are regulated, cells are repaired, tissues are rebuilt. Testosterone production follows a rhythm. It peaks during deep sleep. That's why healthy men often wake up feeling energized, sometimes with clear physical signs that their hormones are active. But for that process to work properly, your body needs stability. If you go to bed stressed, hungry, or dehydrated, your body shifts into survival mode instead of repair mode, and that disrupts hormone production. This is where the olive oil and honey combination comes in. Taken about 30 minutes before bed, it provides healthy fats for hormone production, stable energy to prevent nighttime stress responses, nutrients that support cellular repair. Think of it as preparing your body for overnight recovery. You're not just eating. You're setting the stage for restoration. How to prepare it correctly. Now let's make this simple and practical. Here's exactly how to do it. You'll need 2 ingredients. Extra virgin olive oil. Raw, unfiltered honey. Quality matters. Look for olive oil that is cold-pressed and unrefined. For honey, choose one that is raw and not pasteurized. Now the ratio. 1 teaspoon olive oil, 1 teaspoon raw honey. Mix them together until smooth. That's it. You can take it directly from a spoon, or, if you prefer, mix it into a small amount of warm herbal tea. Just avoid very hot liquids, as heat can reduce the benefits of raw honey. Timing. Take it about 30 minutes before bedtime. Consistency is key. This is not something you do once and expect results. It's something you repeat nightly. Think of it as part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. What happens when you stay consistent? Now, let's talk about what you may notice. In the first few days, changes are often subtle. You might sleep more deeply. You might feel slightly calmer at night. Within 1 to 2 weeks, things often become clearer. Many men report more stable energy in the morning, improved focus, better mood. Here's something to watch for. Morning energy becomes more natural, not forced, not dependent on caffeine, just steady. As you move into the 3rd and 4th week, deeper changes can happen. Improved physical strength, better endurance during daily activities. Increased confidence, renewed interest in intimacy. One patient once described it like this: "It feels like my body remembered what it's supposed to do." That's a good way to think about it. You're not forcing anything. You're supporting what your body already knows how to do. Daily habits that make it even more effective. Now, if you want to maximize the results, a few simple habits can make a big difference. First, protect your sleep. Keep your room dark and cool. Avoid screens before bed. Give your mind time to settle. Second, move your body daily. It doesn't have to be intense. A walk. Light resistance exercises. Gentle stretching. Movement tells your body to stay active and strong. Third, support your nutrition. Eat foods rich in magnesium like spinach, nuts, seeds. Stay hydrated. Limit processed sugar and excess alcohol. Fourth, manage stress. Even a few minutes of quiet breathing or reflection can help. Lower stress means lower cortisol, and lower cortisol supports testosterone. The final transformation. What 30 nights can do. After 30 nights of consistency, many men begin to notice something deeper. Not just physical changes, but a shift in how they feel about themselves. More steady energy, clearer thinking, a stronger sense of control. It's not about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you were. With experience, wisdom, and strength, your posture changes. Your voice feels more grounded. Your presence becomes stronger. And, perhaps most importantly, you stop feeling like your body is working against you. Instead, it starts working with you again. This simple nightly ritual is not a miracle cure, but it is a powerful reminder of something important. Your body still has the ability to restore itself. It just needs the right support. So, tonight as you prepare for bed, take those 2 simple ingredients, mix them, and give your body the signal it's been waiting for, because real change doesn't come from complicated systems. It comes from small, consistent actions, done with intention. And this might be one of the simplest, yet most effective, steps you can take.